What's up, everyone? Mattfather here with another exciting game of backyard baseball here in the bonus tournament. We are facing the Rangers, and this is our game number 2 in that matchup. I'm actually playing this before I have seen their score in the first game, so I do not know if this is a potential elimination game or a potential clinching game. We won our first game by a score of 19-1. And I don't know if that's good enough against the Rangers. They have a very high-powered offense with the Kahn brothers. And, yeah, okay, I'll show their team. Kahn brothers, Pete, and Matessa. And that's mostly it offensively, but okay team all around, and we are going to do the best we can to shut them down mostly on their side of things again, and to score a lot of runs on our side again. So reset things for the Maria boost. Cliff is back to normal today. Horace, Olga, Ruth. Pujols with a buff today, that's kind of cool. 10 in batting, 6 in running, and 8 in fielding. Petra normal, and the two Webbers are normal. Excellent. Alright, so Sydney's going to be shortstop, Maria pitching, Cliff third base, Horace second base, Pujols still going to be at first, Hyde Petra in right field. I'm actually going to do Olga center, Ruth second, Horace left, I think. Batting order-wise, we'll be back to what we were before Cliff's bad day and Ashley's good day last time. So Cliff, Ruth, Petra, Maria, the Webbers, Pujols, Horace, and Olga. On the Rangers side of things, Annie, Pete, Cindy Chang in right field on a bad day. -3 to both running and fielding. Lorelei at second base, -3 to running and a -1 to fielding. And I think this happened last game too, but a additional on top of the Ahmed boost, boost for Amir, up to a 10 in batting and running, and up to a 5 in fielding. I think that one's normal and loses his most of his pitching as normal, but he's now a 10-10. Not many backyard baseball players can claim that, so he'll be a little scary to face on offense and theoretically behind the plate. Still doesn't have a great arm though, so I think we'll still be able to get away with steals, but he'll pounce on the ball pretty quickly on short ground balls, so we'll have to keep that in mind, but we're still going to be targeting Ahmed and Felix on the left side of the infield as much as possible when we are at the plate. Billie Jean leading off today, I think because of Sydney's bad day. It's a little dribbler back to Maria that she fields easily, and we have out number 1 on 1 pitch. Start of a few strong batters in the row for the Rangers here. All the backyard, or I guess they have all the backyard kids in order, almost. Pete crushes it towards center field. It's going to bounce off the scoreboard. And Olga's weak arm is a problem there. Pete is going to get a triple. At least it wasn't a home run, but going to have to hopefully stop Ahmed from crushing a ball. Maybe Pete will just decide to steal home randomly. Fool Ahmed with that left hook high and inside. And we're okay with missing low, but we're going to try a heat. Yep, did miss. Well, I haven't thrown a slow ball yet, so we're going to try that. Ahmed makes contact, but it is just a high pop-up. Cliff, Cliff, Cliff. Oh, Cliff makes the catch. Throw it home. What is happening? Did not give the Rangers a run so far. I'm okay with just adding a run to their score, which is I think what should happen there. It was a little bit annoying that Cliff had kind of locked on to throwing the ball to Ashley. Also annoying that Horace missed that one. Alright, they gave Pete the run anyways. And we missed getting Amir out at third thanks to his giant speed boost. So the Rangers get their run and have a runner on third with Annie Frazier up. Hopefully we will just get her out and not give up another run. And in pursuit of that, we're going to try to just get a strikeout here. Nope. Hits a grounder back to Maria. She picks the ball up in time to make the play to Albert. So 2 triples in the inning for the Rangers from Pete and from Boosted Amir, but we're still able to get out of there with just the 1 run allowed, and kind of glad that I didn't have to try to remember that Pete should have scored but didn't because of a glitch in the game. Gonna attempt just a grounder swing towards the third baseline with Cliff. Takes that first pitch from Matessa outside for ball 1. That one may have been high for ball 2, but we'll never know because I swung at it and fouled it off. Cliff actually pulls that one towards the right, but Lorelei takes forever to get to the ball. Way out of position thanks to Cliff's closed stance. And a pretty easy single there. With Ruth up next, and with Amir behind the plate, we're just going to start things off with a steal attempt. Amir makes a good throw to Ahmed, but still a pretty easy steal for Cliff. And now we're just trying to have Ruth ground it towards Ahmed. Tessa comes inside, trying to prevent Ruth from doing just that. So I have to be ready to actually switch stance now. Ruth makes contact and is not able to reach first, unfortunately. Matessa, ball went right back to Matessa, and she made the play. Good job of fielding, honestly, by Matessa. Petra fouls one off inside for strike 1. So that one high and deep. Is it going all the way? I think so. Home run! Petra Chekhov. Orioles take the lead back, 2-1 now. Feels good after a few struggles with Petra in the last couple games, other than when she was using power-ups, but I like to rack up some home runs here at Parks Department. Maria's been hitting the ball pretty hard in this bonus tournament, but is also fine with switching to line drive if we need her to. Or just taking a bunch of kind of wild pitches from Matessa. 2-1 the current count. So that one hard up the middle, and it is not going to be fielded by Lorelei. Pete got kind of caught in the fence. That'll give us time to get a double with Maria. Some definite holes in this Rangers defense, and especially with the bad days for Lorelei and Cindy. So we're going to go line drive just to try to avoid completely clogging up the bases, but pretty okay with just picking up a single there with Sydney. We do now need, well, we either need to try to steal third, which I am going to try. Ashley just crushes it towards center, though. And we're ultimately going to get a RBI double with Ashley. Ripped off the screen in center field, and Matessa had thrown to second there. Well, I turned Ashley around, so she was okay, but I don't really know where I was going with that, so we're just going to move on to Pujols up. Did not wait long enough on that pitch. Probably wanted to be open stance too. That one he just pops up, unfortunately. Amir is going to be under it, and does make the catch. Out number 2 in the inning. He's a little sad to not score anymore with runners on second and third. Seemed like a good pitch to hit for Pujols, but Boris hits the ball hard on the ground, and it's going to end up going foul. But it somehow made it past Ahmed. That would have been interesting. Fouls off. Strike 2. So going line drive now. The ball may have been a ball. We do have bases loaded, but it's just Olga up at the bottom of the lineup. So we're going to have to get a little lucky with placement and such. I'm going to go line drive swing, trying to help with that. If I had taken that first pitch, this might be a 2-0 count. Also would have been nice. Olga hits it hard, but it goes right to Felix. Oh my gosh, what a cluster. We end up getting both Webbers home because Lorelei dropped the ball at second base. And that makes it 5-1 Orioles. Still 2 outs, but still 2 runners on with Cliff up. For the first 2 strikes, we're going to try power stance. Think he got all that. Nope, right at Pete in center. And Pete makes the catch. Good effort from Cliff there, but pretty happy with our 5-run first inning. And a 5-1 lead going into the second. Rangers have Cindy Chang leading off here. Very unafraid of her with, well, normally not afraid of her bat. Would be really funny if the AI just hit a home run on me, but especially with her slow day today, don't feel very afraid of just lobbing slow balls in. She does make contact, but pretty easy play for Marietta Pujols for out number 1. Tessa Sturgis should be pretty tired after facing like 10 batters that inning. Still want to be pretty careful pitching to her though. Got a 0-2 count and trying to hook. That was cutting away from Matessa, and she whiffs at it pretty hard. For Maria's first strikeout of the game and the second out of the inning. Just got a slow-mo, so we're going to just try to save some juice here for Maria. Lorelei hits it pretty hard back to Maria. Maria fails to make the catch, but has enough time to recover, go get the ball, throw it to Albert, and get Lorelei out for the third out in the inning. So we have Ruth, Petra, and Maria coming up to bat here in the bottom of the second. Ruth was fortunately thrown out in the first. She has not gotten out too many times throughout the season. Very high batting average. That one should be a better result. Yep. Amir was almost able to make the play there, but Ruth had enough time to get to first still. Hit the little pop-up far enough that neither Amir nor Matessa could catch it or get to it particularly quickly. And Ruth takes off for second and makes it pretty easily on a throw from Amir that ended up bouncing in front of the plate. And with that, they are switching from Matessa to Lorelei. Lorelei throws a pretty nasty hook low in the strike zone, so 1-1 the count. Petra, I think, gets all of that one. No, Pete's actually going to be able to catch it at the wall. And I just barely got Ruth to third on a kind of sacrifice fly. I thought Petra had enough of that one here at Parks Department field number 2, but not quite. Unfortunate. Does bring up Maria, who doubled her last time up. Gets a nice pitch to hit down the middle, but fouls it off. 1-1 the count. Crushes that one, I think. Yeah. Home run, Maria Luna. That's what we like to see. She had a couple weird ones, I think, last game, but just hits that one hard and over the fence. No doubter, 400 feet. Get to hear her catchy home run music as she trots around the bases and gives us a 7-1 lead with 1 out here in the, what inning is this? Second. Gonna go back to try and ground ball towards the left with Sydney, and she places it pretty much perfectly. Easy single off of Ahmed and Lorelei bumping into each other. Pretty much planning on the same thing with Ashley here after attempting to steal with Sydney first. So we're going to take that pitch and get an easy steal of second base. The tired Matessa is at second base if that ends up coming into play. And after taking a strike to let her sister steal, Ashley takes the ball to go to a 1-1 count. That pitch is called a strike. High and away, so 1-2, and now gotta swing at anything. Fouls that one off towards the first baseline. And hits that one right where we wanted it to go. Pretty easy single for Ashley. Tessa struggling just to throw the ball back to the pitcher. And now Albert Pujols gets another chance with 2 runners on and 1 out in the inning. Hits the heck out of that baseball. Albert Pujols! I mean, he's boosted, so, you know, but I feel like I could have even done that. Not quite that far, but hit it pretty well with normal Albert Pujols. Perfect hook to hit 718 feet. He crushed that baseball. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Wow. Alright, we're 10-1 here now in the bottom of the second. Feeling pretty good about things. Really wanted to swing at that, but I knew it was a ball. Thought that might have been a strike. Didn't want to swing at it, and it was a ball anyways. Lorelei going over to first base, and Billie Jean Blackwood now on the mound. Throws a beautiful pitch to hit down the middle, but I swung, I think, a little too early with Horace. Horace grounds that one towards Felix at shortstop, but Felix does not play it very well. And we end up with a single. I think even Horace is fast enough to steal on Amir. Really only have Petra as a slow batter in this game with Pujols' boost. And yeah, Amir making the throw to Ahmed. Takes way too long for the ball to get to second ultimately. So a steal for Horace. That frees up first base for Olga to just try to take an easy single. Or just take some pitches from Billie Jean anyways, as we're now at 2-0 in the count. Olga hits it on the ground towards Felix. Felix makes the throw to second to hold Horace. I wasn't going anywhere with Horace. And we get two runners on first and second with one out in the inning. Billie Jean locates that one nicely on the bottom left part of the plate. Cliff falls behind 0-2 after fouling off Billie Jean's second pitch. I think that one's low. Yep. Kind of a tough take with two strikes, but nice job. To myself. Cliff hits that one hard. Is Pete going to be able to get to it? Doesn't look like it. Makes a good throw to Ahmed, and Horace ends up getting out at third, unfortunately. Gonna try to get them to shift away from third base and try to steal third with Olga. No shift, but Amir with a pretty garbage throw, so not enough of a shift at least. So we do advance Olga to third, and that pretty much opens up grounding the ball towards third if we get the chance. We also get a steal with Cliff just for kicks. Do have 0-2 here on Ruth now. Still gets basically exactly what we wanted for her. Had to sprint a little bit though. Billie Jean made a pretty good throw over to first. And we get two bases loaded, 2 outs, and Petra Chekhov at the plate. Takes first pitch low for ball 1. I think that's a strike, but not quite the pitch I would like to be swinging at. So strike 1. Petra just pops it up. I think Billie Jean's going to be under it. She is. Dang it. Nice job just making a routine catch from Billie Jean. And we stop there with 5 runs scored in the inning on a total of 16 hits so far. So 10 runs on 16 hits. Compared to the Rangers' 1 run on 2 hits. And we'll have 3 more chances to come to bat, as Felix Grant leads off here for the Rangers. Olga gets in front of it, but cannot make the catch, so Felix singles on a hard line drive into the outfield. This could end up setting up a double play opportunity, though, with pretty tired Billie Jean now up for the Rangers. Whew, just barely on both bases, but we do manage the double play, thanks to the strong arms of the Weber twins. So we have earned a power-up that Petra will be able to use the next time she comes up. She is guaranteed to come up to bat at least one more time in this game. Nope, I screwed that one up by trying to change where I was going to throw the ball to after the ball hit the ground, and we give up a double to Pete that I might have just been able to catch with Olga. Maria is getting really tired. Haven't really been able to pick up any strikeouts, just the one. This Rangers offense has been pretty effective so far. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Bounce off the screen. No, clears the screen. Ahmed home run, unfortunately. Kind of saw that one coming. Should have listened to his music, but oh well. Man, we have a bunch of tired players. Have I been sprinting that much? I guess. We're going to bring Pujols on the pitch, I think. And try to hide Maria at third. I think he's got one good hook. Heat. Right hook. Mir goes down to an 0-2 count. And with on a high inside heat, some chin music. They're out number 3 in the inning, but not before the Rangers put 2 on the board, thanks to a little bit of a defensive miscue by me, and then tired Maria giving up a slow ball home run to Ahmed. Definitely swinging power here with Maria. Really like for her to hit a home run, and then we don't have to worry about her being tired on the bases. Alas, not a home run, and she does get on base on kind of a slap hit towards the first base side of the field. Sydney Weber up. Gonna go line drive swing, and I'm gonna try to steal with Maria. Gonna take this pitch with Sydney. It was actually a strike, but Maria, no trouble stealing there. Amir did try to throw to second, but only went as far as Billie Jean. Sydney hits that one hard, and it's going to bounce right at Pete. So thanks to the shift, she is able to single, but no real chance to advance Maria. Really like to hit the ball towards the right side of the field if we can. And we do, though Pete was way farther over than I was expecting. And overthrows Felix, covering at second on the relay throw in. And because of the way that out of play ended up happening, it's going to send Maria all the way home and Sydney over to third. So Pete catches the ball, but then makes a throwing error, resulting in a run scoring and another runner over at third. So 1 out now, and Albert back up. It's a strike, but not exactly what we're looking to swing at. Same thing there. We're going to leave it on power in this situation. That stays fair. It is gone. It goes foul, though. Ugh. Waited, I guess, just a little too long to pull that one foul. Should be how that works. Yeah. Pujols does make contact. And he is going to catch that. But then the ball gets away from, well, everyone on the Rangers as Annie tries to throw it into Ahmed. So we end up with a sac fly from Pujols. On another ball thrown out of play by these Rangers. Horace back up at the plate. 2 singles so far today. It's a nice pitch to hit on the outside part of the plate, but just fouls it off. So down to 0-2 in the count. We'll take that one out of the strike zone for ball 1. Close, but I think that was going to be a strike. And he hits it right at Billie Jean, who makes the catch. Been a pretty good fielder on the mound for the Rangers, so we end up scoring 2 runs on, giving credit for 2 hits in that part of the frame. And we'll have Annie coming back up for the Rangers. Maria's still a little tired, so we're going to leave Pujols out there for now. Gets Annie to chase a slow ball inside for strike 1. And he hits a little grounder that Albert can field and throw to Cliff for the first out of the inning. Very much not afraid of Cindy at the plate, so slow balls down the middle it is. She hits that one hard but foul. Oh my goodness. That was pretty close to staying fair and might have been called a home run down that left field line. That would have been quite the sight. But unfortunately for Cindy, it does go foul. And she ends up striking out. For out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. Still no 100% juice for Pujols, or for our team. As Matessa whiffs at a right hook inside. And is not interested in switching her stance to try to hit that slow ball on the outside part of the plate. Again, watches a heat go by for Pujols' 3rd strikeout. And we set him down in order that inning, so no more runs for the Rangers. And we'll take a 12-3 lead into the bottom of the 4th. 6 more outs to go at the plate. Olga takes that hook inside for ball number 1. Very similar location with that hook. Took a bit of a different hook, it looked like, but... Ooh, that one's called a strike on the low outside corner of the plate. 2-1. That one will not be called a strike. It looks like it would have bounced in the dirt in real life. And Olga takes another pitch inside for ball number 4. Interesting that the Rangers are kind of playing back, it looks like. I mean, they're shifted, but maybe they were just shifted. I'm going to go ahead and send Olga on a steal of 2nd. I think I want a line drive with Cliff, but... Pretty easy steal for Olga. And we could stay in close stance and pull the ball to the right. There's a huge hole in right field, but that is easier said than done. But also rely on Billie Jean throwing strikes, as she hasn't so far. 3-0 now the count on Cliff. Billie Jean just catches the bottom of the strike zone there. 3-1 now. That one was low for all four. Cliff trots down to first base for the second walk in a row issued by Billie Jean. Olga's a little tired. I think I still am going to try to get a steal in here. And we get there easily. So we're going to go grounder swing. I'm going to send Cliff as well. And we're going to try to chill out in closed stance. As Ruth is a lefty. Places that one pretty much perfectly. And picks up a single. No actual steal for Cliff there, because we just wanted to go ahead and get our runners on. So bases loaded for Petra. She does have this power up, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Lays down a crazy bunt. And ball sticks in the infield for a while, but eventually sneaks its way into the outfield, and Petra will get a 3 RBI double. Puts us up 15-3. Still no outs in the inning. Runner on second for Maria. We do still have the crazy bunt if we're able to get back around to Petra. Not guaranteed now, but still a decent chance. Felix Grant on the pitch, so Billie Jean is over at shortstop now. Maria hits that one high and deep. Based on the way Pete's running, it is going to at least make it to the screen, so it does. Maria picks up a double and advances Petra to third. Would have been a home run if the screen wasn't out there in center. Kind of surprised how often I end up hitting the screen. Pete gonna get there? Yes. Unfortunate. Maybe could have got Petra home there. But even with the shift on, Pete is so fast that if it is in his vicinity, he can make those catches. With this situation now, I am just going to try to take a ground ball hit from Ashley. With Pujols and then Horace up next. And we do indeed pretty well get a ground ball hit. It was risky, but we are going to get Petra all the way home as well. So an RBI single thanks to the way that ground ball went. Where is Maria out? I don't juice. She could probably get away with a steal. We get a really nice pitch to Pujols. We're just going to swing. Yeah, about like that. Another home run from Albert Pujols, thanks to at least partially his boosted 10 in batting. I don't think that one's going 700 whatever feet like the first one, but it went quite a distance, I think. 594, yep. So 3-run homer for Pujols that time, and we have equaled our run total from the last game. We've given up 2 more runs to the Rangers, so we'd like to score at least 1 or 2 more. Win by at least 18 or so again would be nice. Morris takes first pitch for a ball, fouls off the second pitch for a strike. Takes that one outside for ball number 2. I think that one's low, and it is. 3-1 the count. That one I think was a strike. Horace makes contact. And Ahmed makes the catch in foul territory despite Felix and Ahmed bumping into each other. Second out of the inning. Olga up, and she does Olga things with a ground ball towards Ahmed at third, and easily reaches first base. Gonna send Olga to second. Attempt a ground ball with Cliff. Fouls that one off. Went ahead and swung because it was basically right where we wanted the ball to be thrown. Think that one's low. Nope, strike. Pick up the steal with Olga. I think I'm still staying grounder here with Cliff. Probably the best chance of actually making contact. Oh man, that one could have been called strike 3, but got a little lucky. That one was definitely inside. 2-2 now the count. That one was a strike for sure, and Cliff does exactly what we wanted. Ooh. Hits a ground ball towards Billie Jean and reaches first safely. Trying to shift the defense away and get away with the steal of third here. Mir took a little bit, but eventually threw it to third, but it was too late. Olga steals for third, Cliff steals second. Ground ball swing with Ruth. That's what we're going for at least. Preferably towards the third base side. She takes back-to-back pitches though, so 2-1 now the count. Now 3-1. A walk is just as good as a hit, and in this situation we'll still be able to crazy bunt with Petra. But that one was a strike, so we're going to go ahead and take the fairly easy single with Ruth there. And it is time for another bases loaded crazy bunt with Petra. Lays it down beautifully. And it is gonna end up dying in shallow left field. Still gave us enough time to get Petra to third or to second and to score everybody else. So we get up to our 19-run lead. And we have Maria back up once again with Petra once again on second base. Ooh, nice fastball from Cindy Chang, who came on to pitch. Just mistimed it from Maria. Was a little low in the strike zone anyways. Second fastball from Cindy misses low. And I believe a slow ball misses outside. 2-1 the count. Hook that misses high. 3-1. Beautiful pitch down the middle that Maria just fouls off. We're going to stay in power stance. And I think we're glad that we are, as Maria hits a home run! We go up 24-3 thanks to Maria's home run. She has been on fire today. I believe up to 5 for 5. And pretty much no reason not to take these theoretically easy singles towards the left side with Sydney and Ashley, with Good Day Pujols coming up after them. So Sydney reaches, Going to send her on a steal of second, but we're also just going to swing at this pitch. It goes right to Ahmed, but he does not field it successfully. So no steal for anyone, but the Webbers both pick up singles. We have Pujols up to try his luck yet again. Gotten out twice and hit absolute bombs twice. Hits that one on the ground. It's going to get past Ahmed. So just a single from Pujols this time. No real chance to send a Weber home, but we'll take that. Still have a pretty strong hitter in Horace up next with bases loaded and 2 outs. Sydney catches the low inside corner with her first hook for strike 1. It misses well low and outside for ball 1 with their second pitch. And the miss is low once again with pitch number 3, 2-1 the count. This is high, 3-1. Pretty happy to take a walk. We won't on that pitch though. Now we're going to switch to line drive with the full count now. It's a tough pitch to take, but we did, and we draw the walk. Not ideal to have bases loaded and Olga up, but it worked out. I believe the last time we were in a similar situation. And Cindy is pretty wild on the mound, so we may just be able to take some pitches anyways. Finds the strike zone with their second pitch. 1-1 the count now. They're swinging line drive with Olga, which is a bit odd for her. Makes contact. It gets by Cindy, and everyone reaches safely. Beautiful single from Olga, RBI single at that. Brings Cliff up with bases loaded. And until we get 2 strikes, we're going to try a power swing with him. Gonna take first pitch low and away for ball 1. That one is a strike, but on the very inside, low and inside corner of the strike zone. Sydney throwing everything pretty low, and we're now at a 2-1 count. This time misses above Cliff's huge strike zone, 3-1. Cliff hits it hard, but it's going to go right to Pete in left center. Pete makes the catch. Not a bad job from Cliff there. I think at TCA it would have hit off the wall, but you know, we're not too upset with our 14-run 4th inning, taking a 26-3 lead into the top of the 5th. We do have more juice now. And Maria is pretty much back to full strength anyways, so we're going to go back to our normal, for this game at least, defensive alignment. Most of this Ranger squad is pretty tired at this point, other than Pete, who has just been running after everything out in the outfield. Very annoying to face out in center field. Definitely would have been mitigated at my home of Tin Can Alley, where center fielder doesn't end up doing a whole lot most of the time. Nice catch by Ruth after it bounced off of shortstop Weber. I think Sydney is at short. And Billie Jean hits a ground ball that will be theoretically easily fielded by, I think Maria ended up getting there, though she and Ashley were kind of fighting over it. And we'll go into the bottom of the fifth. 3 outs remain for our offense. We do still have the crazy bunch. Might just power swing with Ruth at this point, or with Petra anyways. But Maria's done a good job of making good contact to drive Petra in. As Ruth picks up a fairly customary, easy single. Yeah, it's more fun to power swing with Petra. Unless it's a perfect pitch, we're going to take it to pick up a steal, though. And that is very much not a perfect pitch. Could get Ruth to third if they continue that shift and if Amir makes a similar throw. Yeah, we might as well. Another ball to Petra, and pretty easy steal of third for Ruth. 2-0 the count. At this point, it's questionable whether Petra will have a chance to swing at anything. We're actually just going to choose to take this pitch. Oh, well, it was a bit lower than I thought. That would have been like a little bit higher. That would have been exactly what we wanted. Gonna go to 3-2 the count. We're still swinging power. Petra's got this. And it's a ball. Petra picks up a walk. We're fine with that in the current situation. Could actually get her a steal, I suspect. Yep. Amir makes the throw to Ahmed. He's got no real chance to relay it on to second. And we could have scored Ruth if they had tried, so. Maria up. Runners on second and third. No outs in the inning. And now ahead 2-0 in the count. So that one hard towards left field. Gonna ultimately be a sac fly, scoring Ruth. Petra probably could have got to third, but I wasn't thinking well enough. Maria hit the ball well, but not quite out. And despite Pete and Felix, who's currently in right, bumping into each other, a catch is made. With Petra on base, we're going to try to line drive with Sydney. She accomplishes basically just a grounder anyways. So a single. We are going to need Ashley to make pretty solid contact here to avoid making an out somewhere. Yeah, I think I should have swung at that. Oh well. Definitely not swinging at that. A walk would also be kind of excellent in this situation. Sydney has seemed to find the strike zone, though. Ashley hits that one hard down the left field line, and Petra is thrown out at third, just barely. I was trying to have her go in and slide, but she did not seem particularly interested in that. Bills are going to take this pitch, and we're going to send both Webbers on steals. Bills takes that one inside. Now 2-0. Of course, Cindy throws. Wanted that. I'd like that one back, please. Not that one. 3-1 now the count. Three pretty wild ones and the foul ball. think that's a ball. Oh, no. Called a strike. Top of the strike zone. Full count. Pujols hits that one hard and out. His third home run of the game. I believe that brings him up to at least 10 RBIs, too. Definitely liked to have his good day. Whoa. Forgot who this was for a second, and switching to ground ball. Horace pops it up towards Cindy, who makes the catch. Horace had a bit of a rough day, but thankfully Pujols was getting the job done with his boost. That'll be our last chance on offense, unless we somehow manage to give up 27 runs in the top of the sixth, which I don't even think I am capable of doing, except like intentionally. But we're going to try to shut these Rangers down here in the top of the sixth. We get the out. I was not actually expecting that. Pete was flying down the first baseline, and I was trying to just have Pujols either tag him or go to the base. Makes a risky throw from first baseman to a pitcher, which can often end with the ball going out of play. But Maria makes the catch. Ahmed hits that ball hard. I think it's going to go off the screen. It does indeed. And he's going to end up with a long single. And brings up his brother Amir. In a kind of scary situation, just in terms of trying to mitigate the number of runs we allow. Theoretically, Amir is fairly tired at this point. I'm actually going to just try to let's try to get a fireball strikeout. We do indeed. Much less afraid of Annie Frazier. Especially if she just tries to bunt. Now that we used up our juice, we're just gonna lob slow balls in. And pick up back-to-back strikeouts to finish off the game. 30-3, the final score here. Almost all of that scoring concentrated in the fourth inning, which we will see here in a moment, where we put up 14 with some clutch crazy bunts from Petra and Pujols doing his thing. So should have got that screenshot successfully. Gonna look at our stats real quick. Olga was actually the only one who batted perfectly in this game, but yeah, we did have Pujols with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Maria was hitting the ball well as well, 2 doubles and 2 home runs. Petra with just the 1 real home run, and then these doubles were both from crazy bunts, so she didn't do amazingly. We also drew 4 walks and struck out 0 times, pretty nice. And 15 steals. Probably could have had more if we really wanted to, but most of the time when we needed to pick up a steal, we did. 5 total from Olga leading the way. Alright, that did pretty well. Hopefully that was enough to pick up a win, regardless of what the first score in the series was. But we'll find out if we end up needing a Game 3 or what happens from now on. And thanks for tuning in, everyone.